what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So let's talk about Rasheed Wallace ripping the modern NBA, saying it's all a gimmick. And I'm sure a lot of older NBA players and legends share the same sentiment. They have the same feeling about the NBA. The modern NBA is watered down, and it is a lot of gimmick going on. So Rasheed Wallace, he's unhappy with the current state of the NBA. He's not feeling modern basketball, all this gimmicky nonsense going on. The game is all watered down. You can't foul anybody, you can't play physical. So this is what Rasheed Wallace had to say. Back when I played, it was more physical. There were guys who had more than one attribute. But now it seems to me that the game is one-dimensional. Everybody wants to shoot the three. You got guys stepping over half court and wanting to shoot 40-footers. Even the guy who knows he can't hit the ocean standing from the beach. But he's still going to try to hit that three. That's what I think most of basketball is now. It's a gimmick. And I agree with him. Now everybody want to shoot the three. I know the game evolved. It's changed ever since Stephen Curry came in. He made it cool to shoot the three. And now you have stretch fours and stretch fives, and everybody want to shoot the three. And the traditional big man who would be in the post, back to the basket, that's basically dead. All the big men now want to stand on the perimeter and shoot threes. And it's already proven that in the playoff, the two ball is still effective. The two ball is still effective in the playoff. Look at players like Kawhi Leonard. He's a mid-range assassin. Yes, he could shoot the three, but his game is predicated on the mid-range, and he's great at it. The mid-range is still a viable option, but unfortunately, everybody wants to shoot threes. The game has changed a lot, it's evolved, whether good or bad, and I'm sure a lot of older players who played in the 90s, 80s, they have a different view. More than likely, they have a different sentiment toward the game and how it was played. And like Rasheed Wallace said, it was more physical. You could actually play defense and not worry about being fouled out, basically. Now you can't even really play defense the way you want to because you got to be careful. You can't be too physical, and it's a different game. It's just not the same. The product ain't the same. The viewership is down because the product ain't the same. The game is just not the same, man. It's not the same joy. It's not the same excitement comes playoff time. It's not the same. The league is just watering down the game, thinking, okay, this is what people want. No, this is not what the viewers want. I want to see basketball, sports. Let the dudes play, man. Let them be physical. I want to see traditional basketball. Another point that I also agree with is the game is one-dimensional. Everybody just want to shoot threes. Like, that's it. Everybody want to shoot threes. Stephen Curry came in the league, and ever since the three-pointer took off, everybody just want to shoot threes. Centers want to shoot threes. Power forwards want to shoot threes. Nobody want to play in the paint anymore, around the basket. And all the future big men coming in, they're on the perimeter. It's crazy. But as you can see, when the playoff comes and the games slow down and the threes ain't falling, you're going to need a mid-range. Playoff time, you're going to need a mid-range because that could be the difference between winning and losing, even though the game is more emphasized on shooting the three-pointer. And with the current NBA, with the modern NBA, every position got to be able to shoot the three ball. From the 5 all the way to the 1. Everybody got to be able to shoot the three ball. That is the state of the NBA right now. If you can't shoot, you can't play. And a lot of big men who are supposed to be under the rim, closer to the basket, they want to be at the three-point line. They're on the perimeter. They rather settle for threes, and it's crazy. But these are the times we are in, and I know what he's saying. But they'll tell you the game is better than ever. The modern NBA is the business, The modern NBA, it's the shiznick. I'll tell you that, the modern NBA player, they are better than players from the 80s and 90s. That's what they'll tell you. Oh, players now are more skilled, they're better. No, they just shoot a lot of threes. Don't get me wrong, the game has evolved. I'm sure in certain instances, they might be more skilled in certain areas, but Are they better? Are they truly better? Because everybody plays the same. They shoot threes. That's it. Shoot threes. And I could see why a lot of older players would criticize the game because it's less physical. All these players want to do is shoot 3-pointers. They're basically trying to eliminate the mid-range. You have a few players who still play in the mid-range, but it's a different game. It's a different era. For me personally, I think earlier basketball was better. That's just a fact. It was better. But you let them tell it, they'll say modern basketball is way better. No, it's not. But it's all subjective, it's all opinions. But I do agree with Rasheed Wallace, man. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.